This is episode 3. And this is basically a spiritual discussion forum for, at first I started as Black Sheep of the Family, but a lot of us fall in that category of different ones. This is a unique situation here where there's a mom and 2 daughters. So you have 3 in one family that know what time it is. That's like rare. So I'm excited that we'll get a chance to talk and hear everybody's insights and, where you've been, where you're going, where you're from. And so first, MJ is going to have the floor and she's going to talk about her awakening. Go for it.
Oh, okay. So, I was in the Jehovah's Witness religion. So I got out a while ago. And so I started questioning, well, I no longer believe in religion. And I also don't really believe in the Bible anymore. But I still felt like I want to connect spiritually, that I still feel like there's, the universe or a creator or someone still at a higher power, or like I said, or the universe, and we all connected. But so I just kind of wanted to get in touch with that, my spiritual side, my spirituality. And so after, I started doing things that I wanted to do once I got out the religion. Like I wanted to get into real estate, so I did that, and I bought a house and I renovated and got a tenant. So after that, I'm like, so now what? So I said, well, I'm going to let the universe speak to me. I'm going to sit still and let the universe speak to me. So what ended up happening was I went to, Nia invited me to a women's retreat. So I said I was going to be open to that and go. It was something I never did before, and I wasn't for sure. But man, when I got there and just being around these spiritual people, I mean, they weren't really into religion, but you can just tell that they were connected to a higher power, that they were in tune with themselves and nature. And it was just a beautiful experience. So there was a lady there, spiritual leader. And so she got us to talking about ancestors, just talking about the spirit, just moving. And then they were asking us questions. I got emotional. I was just feeling things. I'm like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? So one thing that I found interesting was 2 women there. They were very just spiritual minded, but they were talking about how they go to the river and bless the water. I never heard of that. I'm like, you do what? So they were just talking about that. Like women from all over the world, like, that's just what they do. They go every Sunday and they go and say prayer and bless the water. So we did actually get to go in and see that. So that was interesting. But just being there with those women and being around a campfire and just really having that connection. I even got my first card reading. I never done that before. So yeah, that was interesting. But so that just, and they were just saying the right things and just talking and they were just like, just even knowing things about me, about my personality and it was just good just being around them. So that started my spiritual awakening. And I've been reading books and just trying to, be more in tune with myself, because it was just talking about getting to know yourself deeper and just seeing how everything connects and how the universe. So I've been reading this book. Let me tell you when I first started meditating too, because they was talking about that meditation. So when I first started meditating, it was bad. I couldn't sit still. I couldn't figure it out for nothing. I was trying to sit still, breathe, and do all that stuff. My mind was just gone. So I said, well, I'm going to do a guided meditation. So I did that. And so it was funny because when I started moving, he would say, stop moving. I was like, oh. Like he was speaking to me like he really knew I was moving. So I finally got that down with the guided meditation where I was able to sit still, quiet my thoughts. But what really has helped me with meditation is I started reading this book titled Writing Down Your Soul. So it's just another form of meditation. So when I'm writing, I have earplugs on. I'm listening to meditation music. I have my crystals and candles, and she's just saying embrace all your senses. So I have tea, I'm drinking, so I'm embracing everything, and just writing, just writing outside questions. It's just helping you to go deeper and learn yourself. And she just say you're speaking to you might say God or universe. I say universe. And that's another thing I have a hard problem now saying, because, we were brought up to say Jehovah. Now I can't even say it. Like, if I say it, I'm like, I don't really know.
You saw my eyes, right?
I was like, so I'm still working on it. What'd you say? What'd you say?
So you saw my eyes when you said that.
So,
yeah. I can't hardly say that.
Right. So then I'm just like, well, I'm speaking to the universe. And so, just talking and just being in tune and being grounded. I'm learning about being grounded and energy and things like that. So it said being one in nature, going for a walk. And I was doing that, going for a walk every day. And and I feel like when I'm walking that, I hear the universe, I'm smiling at the sun. I'm, sitting by the water. And, it just really touches me. So I just think since then and being open to this experience has really helped me. Because, before we wouldn't even be talking about crystals and meditation and the spirit and the energy and all that,
Times have changed.
So it's just a lot of things since I've been out. And it's just think about how we were just surviving. We were just surviving. We were just existing. We wasn't living. So I think with my father dying too, really put things in perspective for me because, when you're a witness, I'm be honest, I had a fear of dying. It scared the mess out of me about dying. Wow. But when my dad died, the reality, I guess, with being a witness, because, they tell you that you would never die. So all I kept saying is, I'm not going to die. I'm going to be in a new system. I'm not going to die. But, we know people die. So
my dad died. So I started kindergarten.
Right. Exactly. So with my dad dying, it's just a reality. We all going to die. That's just reality. We all are going to die. That's just the way it is. So just thinking about that and just really helping me see that I need to be living my life. Not, it's time to live. Do all the things I didn't get to do. Embrace it. And, that is my goal now, is just to live my life and stay on the spiritual journey and listen to the universe. So it's just crazy. And I just think about that. I don't feel sad about that. I'm just saying I'm not afraid of it. I know it's going to happen. And that's why we need to learn our purpose, walk in our purpose, and just live our life. Just, be happy. Do what we got to do to make ourselves happy. And that's another thing I'm trying to learn what my purpose is, and I love being creative. I love, doing that. So I'm just trying to really tune into my passion and to really live my life and, stay grounded, be connected with the universe. And it has helped me having my daughters because we all just coming in our own, and it's just beautiful how we can get together and talk and just think of where we were and where we are now. It's just a big difference. And we all are happy with our lives, and living. So it's been truly great. I really like this. It's not judgmental, with religion, you always judging and you gotta watch everything you say and do. And no, I don't want to do that no more. I just want to live. Just
not natural.
Be happy and live my life.
It's not natural.
It's not natural at all.
It's not natural to judge and to critique and to this and that. It's like it's not. And then naturally do that, something is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Something is wrong. It's just amazing what you said, but how all of us, we're in one way, how we all end up on the same page, listening to the universe, the one song. So not everybody gets to be a part of that, but it's amazing that us four ended up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, just think about the vibes the whole time when we were together. Anytime we all got together, the vibes was different. The hangout was supposed to be 2 hours long and it to be like 7 hours long. Every time.
Yes.
And it didn't matter how old we were. It didn't matter. If it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it didn't matter. And it didn't matter what stage we were in. And it doesn't matter that I'm a mom, you was a daughter, you was a daughter. It didn't matter.
Right.
I'm
laid across the floor while y'all were playing video games.
Right? Exactly. It's like, I be doing your hair and she in your arms, Nia in your arms.
Right.
It just didn't matter. So what you said, coming into this and that we're all on it and then we all get to reconnect. That's like, that's by divine timing. That's not just by chance because not at all.
Right. Yeah, Neil was talking like, go get crystals. I'm like, crystals? I ain't doing that, but I have some.
Now look at us.
I know.
Right. And meditating and doing
like,
yoga
what?
and all of that.
Right. I have moon manifestation cards.
Yeah, because I was listening to you and it's like tears was coming to my eyes. I was like, she's saying all the exact stuff, all the stuff that I know and all my people know. Because I was talking to my one girlfriend in St. Louis today, and I told her I was watching this brother's video, and I got like a few people that I'll watch and I'll catch up on. And he started his new video with a rap song, and I was like, "Oh, it's a rap song." I was like, "Wait, that's him. Wait a minute, he can rap." And I was like, "I just saw another brother, and I just saw another," and I said, "Wait a minute, we all the same. How are we all coming together and we all have the same talents, the same desires, the same da-da-da-da-da, and it's natural. Nobody forced us like religion. Nobody made us. Nobody asked us. Right. We're like those noble gases. We are like coming together and we all are the same." Like,